Hi, lovely. I am so happy that you are here. And I know that you're here because you're so ready for more. You're really, really good at what you do, and you're doing pretty well in your business. You know that there is more, you know that there's another level. And that's what we're going to dive into today. I'm going to give you the framework for 30K months. And if you're honest with yourself, you've probably always been a high achiever. And one of the problems that we face as high achievers in business is, especially when it comes to the money that we make, is that we often only really let ourselves get to a certain point before sabotaging or blocking our next level, especially when we don't come from money. And it's like you can make good money, but not too much because we're afraid of the judgment that we might get from our friends and from our family. And so we work really hard and we give it our all, but it feels like no matter how hard we try and no matter what we do, we can't seem to break the glass ceiling that we've found ourselves at. And whether for you right now that's 5K months, 10K months, or 20K months, which ultimately makes us feel really frustrated, like we are banging our heads against a wall, and it makes us question our worth and our deservingness of even having the money that we want to make, and sometimes even embarrassed or annoyed that we aren't further along. And if that's you, I totally, totally get it. I totally understand. And the opportunity that we have today is to break those glass ceilings and to start making the money that you really want to be making without sacrificing your time with your family or your self-care and your well-being, so that you can feel really clear on what to focus on and at peace with money, and like you're finally being rewarded for making such a positive difference in the world. Now, I'm going to share with you the magnetic method so that you've got an aligned strategy that works for you, and some of the mindset and energetic shifts that have helped myself and dozens of my clients grow their businesses to multiple six figures a year, doing their purpose work, and hundreds more get paid really, really well doing what they love. And probably like you, I don't come from money. I don't have a rich husband. In 2018, I sold my car to buy my first coaching program. I figured I'm starting an online business. I don't need to drive anywhere, but I do need to learn how to grow my business. So I sold my car, bought my first coaching program. I put all of my life savings into hiring my first business coach, and I quit corporate to become a full-time entrepreneur. I, like you, just I knew that living a mediocre life and playing small wasn't an option. And 9 months after quitting corporate and going all in on my coaching business, my husband quit corporate too. My business was making enough to provide for both of us. So at the end of 2018, we moved to Bali. We went all in on the vision that I had in my heart of helping millions of people around the world to create positive and sustainable changes in their lives, in their businesses, in their families and communities in ways that will be felt for generations to come. And since then, we have helped hundreds of heart led women back themselves and create the lives and businesses of their dreams. And we have been doing multiple six figures a year for 5 years in a row. And the really cool thing right now is 2020 was our first 200K year. And we've been growing since then. And we've just hit that for 2024 revenue. And we're only 6 months into the year. This is one of the things I teach, collapsing time at its finest. And honestly, more than anything, if I'm super transparent with you, I want more people like you, heart center coaches, healers, course creators, educators, people that are changing the world. I want you to explode your impact and your income, because the more of us, the more good-hearted people making good money, the better the world becomes, the better decision-making power that we all have. But before we dive into the actual training, there are two myths that I want to bust. The first one is that sales is icky, right? How often do you think that, or how often do you feel that? Now, I want to remind you, I want to shift your perspective around this. Sales is the heart and the soul of your business. It doesn't take away from what you do, but it's the sacred exchange that allows people to go from being random strangers on the internet who are stuck and not fulfilling their dreams to finding you and you becoming the one that helps them change their life. And without sales, like without that, you've got a hobby, not a business. Even charities have sales strategies. And with an aligned, soulful sales strategy, both at the highest level of your business model down to how you have conversations with either people in your content or in your DMs or even from the stage or on live streams. When you do this, your business booms and you start making the impact that you really, really want, and you start living the life of your dreams because your business is the vehicle for your dream life and creating the collective transformation that you're here to make. The second myth that I want to bust that's probably holding you back is that if you're like most people, chances are 30K months sounds like it's going to be a lot of work. And here's what happens. If you're at 10K months currently, your brain automatically goes to, oh my gosh, 30K months, I have to do 3 times more. Or if you're at 5K months, your subconscious automatically equates 30K months as, oh, I have to do 6 times the amount of work. Like, what? I have to do 6 times more. And so instead of effortlessly receiving 2 to 6 times more money, you energetically and subconsciously block any more sales or money coming in. And all because of this belief that you have to sacrifice your current lifestyle, your family time, your self care, your Tuesday afternoon bubble baths, or you think that it'll be too much to handle. And I really want to shift that so that it's really easy for you and effortless for you to make the money that you really want to be making, which is why we're here having this conversation today. So let's say you have 10 one-on-one clients paying you $1,000 a month, or you're doing 40 sessions a month for $250 each. And then to go from 10K to 30K or even 20K would mean having to have 20 to 30 one-on-one clients or 80 to 100 sessions per month, which is doable, but I'm probably guessing that that's not going to be enjoyable for you and would probably lead to burnout. What I am interested in is helping you make more money with more ease and getting paid really, really well for your soul's work while living the lifestyle of your dreams. So, I'm going to walk you through the magnetic method. The first part one, is creating a sales magnet machine. Right? This is feminine sales with a healthy dose of masculine structure. But really, when we look at this, your business starts working for you and supporting you. It's no longer you having to do everything all of the time and work harder and longer to make the money that you want. And so, the first thing that we want to do is we want to look at your business model. And to do this effectively, you'll want to create a really sustainable business model that's going to allow you to serve 3 to 10 times more people without burning yourself out. One of the ways that you can just even ask yourself to start making more money, one of the things to think about is how can you start serving more people for less with less time? And the coolest thing that is that when you do this effectively, your business literally becomes a what I call a feminine sales magnet. When your content does your marketing for you and you make it so easy for people to come into your world and they get amazing results, they want to stay in your world for years, meaning that business and making sales continues to become easier and easier and more effortless year on year on year. And so the simplest way to do this is to shift from one on one to one to many. And so instead of one person at a time, you're able to serve many people at one time. How you do that is you'll need to, first of all, create a repeatable process or formula from your one on one so that you take what you're doing in your one on one spaces and you can apply that to the formula or the method or the process that you create. So you can have as many people coming in, and you know that when they go through your process, it works. And you'll want to test this. Once you've created this, you'll want to start testing this by doing a beta round with about 5 to 10 people. Get as many results, refine your process, test your process, and create it in such a way that you know that when people come through the process, it works. This will become your signature offer. And from here, you'll want to create some mini offers that all funnel to your signature offer. Plus, you'll have a few more bespoke options that are high value, high proximity. I'll share what I mean in a moment. And then on top of that, you'll then want to add a few really valuable freebies that are going to attract your soulmate clients and act like a really organic funnel into your world. Hey, don't worry about funnels. I know people freak out at this, but it's really sexy. It's really delicious. It makes your business flow and it gets to be really, really simple. So how this might look, I'll give you an example. Let's say you have a signature offer for $5,000 and you offer a payment plan for $500 per month. And let's say you have 4 mini offers that you create, which are priced between $200 to $1,000. And then let's say you've got one high proximity, high value, and maybe it's a one-on-one offer for $15,000 or $1,250 per month, $1,250 per month. And then what you've got is you're aligned, and your super specific freebie will bring the right people into your world, and it will show your authority, it'll show your skill set, it'll show how much you can help, so that all of a sudden you go from being someone on the internet that's inspiring and people love following to really standing out and becoming the one for your soulmate clients. They see you as the best option to help them achieve their goals. And then if you do 4 launches per year for the mini offers and you have on average 20 people to buy these, say, this is going to bring in 4 to 10K each launch, but it does something even more powerful than that. It helps your clients and your new customers that are new to your world get a taste of working for you, which makes it easier for them to want to work with you on your higher level offers, and it starts to build out your ecosystem. So if you apply that and you next have 40 people in your signature offer paying monthly at $500 a month, that's 20K per month. And then if you have 5 people in your one-on-one offer or close proximity, maybe it's a mastermind, at $1,250 per month, that's $6,250 per month. And then if you've got 10 people buy a mini course at $400, that's $4,000 for the month, which brings you to $30,250 for the month. And then the best part is that the majority of that is recurring, and you can do this in less than 10 hours of calls per week. Of course, you'll still need to spend time doing your content and other sales activities and income producing activities. But when you've got this business model, you're getting to live your dream lifestyle, serve a lot of people, make a bigger impact, and make more money, which is every entrepreneur's dream. Now, the second piece that you're going to want to look at is any false loyalties that you've got. This is the unconscious agreements that you've made about the world and what's possible for you. Now, let's break it down. Agreements are to your energy field what beliefs are to your mind. And so, welcome to the second part of the magnetic method, which is energetics. Now, in my world, I work with my clients using a modality called energetic intelligence. So, you've heard of mindset work and you've heard of emotional intelligence. ENQ, or energetic intelligence, addresses your energy field. This is the core origin of everything that's happening in the physical world. It first starts in the energetic world. And so most of us are walking through life with this energetic programming from our parents and our families and our education. And we've got the imprints and the unconscious beliefs that have been instilled in us, not just in our upbringing and our formative years, but from our ancestors and from their experiences too. And so in business, this means that no matter how hard you work and no matter what you do, if you've got an agreement that is rooted in scarcity or that it's not safe to make more than a certain amount of money because that's more than anyone else in your lineage has ever made, you won't. You see, we're wired to fit in with our family, even though most successful entrepreneurs that I know feel like the black sheep of their family. We're energetically wired to fit in. And so we create these unconscious false loyalties to stay part of the tribe. The problem is these energetic agreements of poverty and scarcity, which are keeping you stuck, were often formed up to 7 generations ago. And new epigenetic studies have come out to say that it could potentially be up to 50 generations that we hold information in our energy, in our DNA, and we don't even know it. And so when you become aware of this and you use the tools to shift them out of your energy field, your energetic capacity for making way more money skyrockets. And you don't just make more and then it all goes back out again. We all know what that's like. You start to actually hold and keep more of the money that you're making too. And so the first task that you have to shift your energetic intelligence around money is to feel safe or neutral around money. Many of you are going to be thinking, safe, what does that mean? Like it's not dangerous to make more money. I really want more money, right? That's a different conversation when it comes to our energetic system. And the way to know that you feel energetically safe is that there's no emotional residue. You're not triggered about money. There's no anxiety. And if you currently feel anxious, worried, fearful, doubtful around money, you'll really want to start working on becoming at peace with money. That's when you're in a state of neutrality. That's when you're energetically safe, is when there's no emotional residue. That's the first step. When you do this, whew, I'm excited for you. Now, look, this is a higher level conversation on your overall sales strategy, which is a business model that does a lot of the selling for you, and your energetic intelligence to help you become a money magnet and custodian of a lot more money. And I know that you're ready for more. I know that you didn't make it all the way through this video because you're just a dreamer and not an action taker. You're amazing at what you do, and you're ready to stop feeling like your industry's best kept secret. And you're ready for your business to absolutely boom and thrive, and to have people go from seeing you as inspiring or the online bestie to an authority in your space and effortlessly paying you for your services, for your offers. And you're ready to make way more money doing what you love and becoming the leader in your space that you were born to be. This is exactly why I created Magnetic. This is a mastermind experience for heart-led entrepreneurs who are ready to lead and serve in bigger ways, to expand your impact and make 30K months your new minimum standard. Inside Magnetic, I walk you through the powerful framework that removes the unconscious distortions and self-sabotage that you have around money, that's keeping you stuck, that's keeping you in scarcity programming, that's blocking more people and more money coming into your world, so that you raise your financial thermostat and you collapse time around making money and you effortlessly become a magnet for more. And a powerful sales and marketing strategy that will allow more soulmate clients to find you, be drawn to your offers, pay with ease, and stay in your world a long time. When you have both of these together, the energetic intelligence and the aligned strategy, your business thrives. I want to help you do that. If you're ready for that, send me a DM on Instagram. You can see the link below. Or if you're like, Libby, I am so ready to jump in, like I am so ready for my next level, then I've included the link for Magnetic below and I will see you inside. Let me know any questions that you have got, and I am excited to see you soar.